Mic check.
Drop, hold mics like ponytails tight and bobble ops. Stop, stick around, come through and dig the sound of the fly brown 6060 cycle who throws hits around.
So here's a question. Can you come home again? Anybody that's ever moved away has asked this question, and time always has the answer. So here we go. Yesterday I was in a mood. I was listening to a whole bunch of homecoming music. Homecoming by Kanye, Already Home by Jay-Z, Coming Home by Skylar Grey, and featuring that rapper who is not cool to talk about right now. I don't know why I was in the mood, but it put me in the space that's perfect for what we're going to talk about today, Coming Home. So we opened up this series talking about the journey leaving New York and going to Chicago. Definitely some of the best 9 years of my life, my family's life. Really enjoyed living there. Got there in 91. My second son, Dominique Kawan Span, was born in 92. 3 weeks later, we get our first house. Life is good. I've taken you through the basketball journey of Kevin starting out really bad, but turning out very good. The way that story ends, he connects with Coach Terry Head, plays for the Illinois Heat, becomes a national champion. Beautiful story. Life and career is going well. But in year 7, my wife told me, Nisi, she said, Kev, you said we'd be here for about 5 years. It's now year 7, and it's time to go home. Going home. We doing it. We having fun. Everything we wanted to do, we are doing it here. Plus, the job I had before doesn't exist anymore. I can't go back. She said, and this is my wife, this is my better half, this is my muse. She says, you'll figure it out. I'll start packing. And that was it. That's the hand she dealt me. So I figured it out. I was able to go from the inside into sales. Part of that journey was my sons having to fly back and spend the summer in New York while I was in sales school. Fast forward, we finally make it back to New York. So here's the thing. The job that I got when I got back to New York, it wasn't exactly coming home. Let me explain. We are from Long Island, the 1179 Great, Wyandanch, New York, and the job opening that was available for me to get back to New York was 5 counties away. I would be managing and leading agents in northern Westchester County. So when we got the phone call that we could come back, that meant that we had to go house hunting way up in Westchester. We would have been only 50 miles, but in New York driving, that's 2 hours away, and that's not actually being close to family and friends. So after we drove up one Saturday, we looked everywhere from Mount Vernon to Mount Kisco and didn't see anything we liked. The next move would have been to cross the Tappan Zee Bridge to look further north to find the ideal house in our price range. And while driving, we just made the decision. We didn't come home to live 2 hours away. We would live back on Long Island where we were from, and we would remain close to our family. So we bought back in North Babylon, 2 minutes away from where we grew up, the 1179 Great, and that's where we would be. I would take the commute, the hour and a half drive in the morning, hour and a half drive in the afternoon to get back and forth to work until things changed. But that's the family sacrifice that's associated with growth. It's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice on my part, sacrifice on my family's part. I didn't share when I relocated back to New York. It was March of 2000, but the kids were in school. So the family had to stay in Chicago for 3 more months. What did I do? I had to fly back every weekend. MacArthur Airport to Midway Airport. That was the most affordable flight. We did that. Funniest story, if any of you know my son Dom, I can remember the first time I had to do it, kissing my family goodbye, going back on the plane, and I'm trying to be cool, right? I want to be a cool guy. That's my projection. But the tears are running down my face. And Dom is about 8 years old at this time. And he looks at me and he busts out laughing. You crying? And all I could do was laugh. Yes, I was crying. It was painful. We had to make the move to get to where we wanted to be, but it's always painful to leave your family behind, even for a few days, even for a week, but it was worth it. We made the sacrifice. 3 months later, they wrap up school in Chicago. We're back together as a family. So to answer the opening question, can you come home again? Yes. Will it be easy? I don't know. It's a lot of moving parts that have to be figured out. The job has to work. The money has to work. The housing has to work. But if the why is big enough, I always believe that you'll figure out the how. All right. Thank you for watching another monologue episode of Wind Down with Kev. Quick announcement. Really excited to share that we will be dropping 2 books, a double release. We doubling down, 2 books dropping on August 15th. What are the 2 books? Digital Transformation for Insurance Agencies, 5 Proven Strategies. Book number 2, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Get AI or Die Trying. Can't wait to tell you about this book. I've been on AI like crazy for the last year, pretty much using it all day, every day. Can't wait to share that journey with you. Stay tuned. The books are coming soon. Check it out. Visit us, www.kevinspan.com.